You've been given the wrong memo. The memo that you're reading from is all wrong. Since you were a little kid and you were in school, the memo that you were given said, go to school, get good grades, get a job, work there for 30 years, retire, and live happily ever after. That's what your parents did, right? My dad had a job for 40 years. The memo that you're reading from is wrong. The world that we live in is changing rapidly. We're on the verge of a technological evolution. Now, don't moan and groan. You've probably heard of this thing called AI, artificial intelligence. It's lurking everywhere. If you're not using it, the person next to you is. AI is a game changer. Your memo is wrong. And today, I'm going to give you the new rules for your memo. And I'm going to tell you how to next level your life. Now, stay with me. You're not a bad person. You're reading from the old memo. You're exhausted. How many things can we do? How many? Think about what you're scrolling all day and what it's saying to you. You're not good enough. You're not thin enough. There's something wrong with your face. You need to wear a weighted vest. You need to drink enough water to hydrate a small village. You need to make plant-based meals. You need to go on date night. You need to be interesting. You need to be small. You need to be quiet. This is what you're told. You're bombarded. Nobody's telling you or talking to you about what you really need to do to next level. I'll tell you what, it's not your weighted vest. It's not. Now, we're all creatures of comfort. Think about your morning routine. The alarm goes off. You get your coffee, you get ready, you drive down the same street, you stop at your same Starbucks or Tim's, you get your order, park in the same parking lot, go inside, computer's on, email, Facebook, couple texts, some memes to your best friend. You do the same thing every single day. Every day for years, decades of your life, you're doing the same thing. There's nothing wrong with you. You're a human. Humans are wired for comfort. We like to be cozy. We like our routines. They're comforting. They bring us joy. They bring us satisfaction. But that comfort is going to kill you at some point. And I'm not here, don't moan and groan and say, oh, she gave me this free breakfast and now she wants me to do all this crap. I am not here to make your life more difficult. I'm here to make your life more strategic. So when you walk out those doors, you're not going to do what everyone else does. What does everyone else do? Doom scroll, rot, sit in their bed, have their weighted vest. I'm sorry, I can't stop on that. Their weighted blanket. That's what everybody else does. But what you're going to learn today is going to next level you and is going to give you a new perspective for growth because we're in an economy. I don't know if you saw the news last week. It's not good. Amazon laid off 14,000 of their corporate jobs, 3% of their workforce. Intel, 24,000. Verizon, 15,000 workers gone. Those people were reading the wrong memo. I'm not saying it's their fault, but AI is coming. It's coming for you. Don't roll your eyes because it is. And I am here to tell you that you need to next level your life with a few little tweaks. I'm not asking you to sign up for a 5K. I'm not asking you to do anything insane. But I'm here today to share what I've learned in the last 20 years of building my firm. For those of you that don't know, I started my firm the same year I got married, built a house, and had Salvatore. And it was just me for 8 years. And people say to me now, where it's me and 20 others, oh, how did you do it? You're so smart. You're so good at marketing. You must have an MBA. You must have taken marketing classes, yada, yada, yada. No, I didn't know shit about starting a business. Truly. My dad, who's from Italy, whispered in my ear, like, what are you doing? Don't work for somebody. Start your own business. So I did. I didn't know what I was doing. But guess how I got to here today? By constantly leveling up. By educating myself in small ways. This is year 20, guys. It didn't always look like this. Those of you in the room that have known me forever, it was a hot mess for a long time. And it's still a hot mess. My house right now looks like a bomb hit it. Whatever. That's just how life is. But by next leveling yourself, I did stuff at the Women's Business Center, at Canisius, at UB, CEL. I just took a public speaking class a few weeks ago, and people are like, why did you do that? You're a good public speaker. I'm like, well, I'm good, but I want to be great. I don't want to just be good. Because you know what? Everyone's good. I want to be great. So I signed up for a 7-month class. Now, I'm the extreme example. But the point is, businesses and life, they just don't happen anymore. We don't live in our parents' economy of go to the Ford plant and work and turn a screw for 30 years and you're done. We are in the wild, wild west, and we're going to talk about how to next level so you're not rotting and scrolling, but you're thinking high level. By the way, these prizes will be auctioned off drawn at the end of the event. These are from Bloomingdale's, if you can tell the merchandising's a little bit similar. So how are we going to go next level without driving ourselves bananas? Okay, first of all, let's get the white elephant out of the room, AI. People love it or hate it, artificial intelligence. Stop Googling things, okay? Google was from 2010, okay? Delete Google. Delete Google. Google will give you a one-dimensional answer. If I put in nearest coffee shop to me, it's going to say Spot Coffee on Delaware. If I download ChatGPT and say nearest coffee near me, it'll say, well, there's Spot, there's Starbucks, there's Tim Hortons. Are you in the mood for a more casual, cozy vibe? Or do you want to bring a friend there? Or is this for business? What's this for? And then I'm going to say, oh, it's for my friends. Well, I think you'd like the vibe at Spot. On Monday nights, they have live music. Unlike your kids and unlike your spouse, ChatGPT wants to make you happy. It is the constant pleaser. It's like, do you want me to make a reservation? Do you want me to draw you a picture? Do you want a map? Can I come with you? Literally. All the things that you've dreamt about, like telling your kids, pick up your shoes, and nobody listens, ChatGPT listens and responds and says, how can I make this better? How can I make this better? You guys, are you kidding me? We've all been waiting for this moment. Delete Google. It's crap. It is crap. ChatGPT, it is free. It is like having a little personal assistant in your back pocket. And the more you use it, the more it learns about you and knows your preferences. And here's a good use of it. So my father's 86 years old. He's an immigrant from Italy. He still has a job. He works at the Elma Golf Course 2 days a week throughout the summer so he can play golf for free. Because he's Italian. There's always got to be a free part of it. It's free. It's all free. Well, he gets unemployment, which is kind of funny because he's been self-employed for 50 years. And the unemployment claim gets denied, right? Now, my father would get $140 a week. Now, this is big money, right? And he's like calling me. He's in Florida right now. He snowbirds, texting me all these pictures. I got this letter, and it says I have to have a hearing, and you need to fly me home to Buffalo. And I'm like, oh, God, no. Hold on. And then he's taking pictures of all of his calculations of what he earned and what he's owed. So I get like 10 text messages, and I'm like, oh, for the love of God. And he's like a hound, right? He's like, did you do it? Did you do it? Texting you. Did you do it yet? So I'm sitting around. I'm lazy. I'm tired. I'm wired for comfort. I pop in all of the screenshots that he sent me, and I put them in ChatGPT, and I say, why was this claim denied, and what do I do? And may God strike me dead, in 30 seconds, it said, this claim was denied because you're missing the pay stubs from October and November. Would you like me to draft the appeal? Yes! Yes, please! This would take me hours. The man is driving me nuts. Literally drafted the appeal and then said, do you want me to draft the cover letter? Yes. So in 5 minutes, I had a draft that was 90% good. I'll spend another 15 minutes to close the gap. That's one example. Go shopping. Are you always wondering, oh, is this a good price? Take a picture of your item. It's got the sales tag. Throw it in ChatGPT. Is this a good price? I do this for my purse shopping all the time. They'll say, yeah, this is a great price. Or no, that bag is from 2 seasons ago and you can get it cheaper at TJ Maxx. It can be used for a million things. I had a little like burn on my face, took a picture of it. I'm like, what is this? Oh, it's just some dermatitis. Get some hydrocortisone, you're fine. Like literally, it's nuts. No Google, ChatGPT. And for all of you that are like, I don't trust it, I don't like it, it's gonna follow me, stop. You're being followed everywhere. Your pictures are everywhere. Your Google history is everywhere. Stop being closed-minded. This is coming faster than you think and is going to make your life so much better. Okay, so we're going to stop Googling. Then, stay with me here, we're gonna stop doom scrolling. I know, I'm guilty. I love my TikTok, I love my Instagram. I would gather that every person in this room spends at least 30 minutes a day looking at some crap, right? It's addictive, it's built to be addictive. 30 minutes times 7 days a week is 210 minutes, which is 3.5 hours. If I said to you, Tammy, I could give you 3.5 more hours this week, you would pay me a lot of money. You'd be like, how much is it? Where do I sign up? How do I get 3.5 more hours, right? 3.5 more hours of time. Think about that. That's half a work day. That's like a really good spa day at Woodhouse Day Spa, right? But instead, we're like, we're too busy. We can't do anything. I'm not saying you got to scroll. It's just part of it, right? But maybe, just maybe, look at something different. Maybe just do 20 minutes. You can set a timer. I've been deleting Facebook and Instagram from my phone in the morning, so it's not there all day. And then at night, I reinstall it and I look for 10 or 15 minutes. For me, that works. But maybe just a little bit less. And maybe if you're on there, look at something you don't normally look at. You know, if you follow CNN, follow Fox, I know. But listen, the media is all corrupt, okay? And to get the truth is somewhere in the middle of CNN, Fox, Wall Street Journal, New York Times. It's somewhere in the middle. But if you're always looking at Fox, look at CNN or look at something that takes your brain out of that loop, because these social media platforms are built on algorithms that constantly want to please and feed you, like New York shoe fashion trends. Like I'm getting video after video and I'm like, this is amazing. Stop that. Stop. You can do it for a few minutes, but 3.5 hours, that is a huge time suck. What else are we going to do? We're going to learn something new. Now again, here she is for breakfast, blah, telling me what to do. Learning something new is not taking guitar lessons or, picking up ceramics as a hobby. Learning something new is to get your brain out of its comfort zone. And I mean, call somebody that you haven't had coffee with in a long time, set a meeting, take a walk. For the love of God, go outside. I know we live in Buffalo and it gets dark at 4 o'clock, but you can still walk. Do something different. It doesn't mean you have to take, a 1-year class or something, but it's never been easier, you guys. We have this powerful tool in our hand and we're using it garbage in, garbage out. Watch a video on something that you like. Are you interested in painting or crafting, or how the hell did Jonna make those flowers out of paper? That is just, it's taking your brain out of its comfort zone. So do something different. Learn something new. The next level learning will transform you. Believe me, I didn't know crap about marketing, but I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with the constant chase of learning something new. And I do it constantly. I drive my team crazy. I drive my family crazy because I want to know what's next. And that's how I've gotten the business that I have today, by next leveling. And for all the haters that are like, oh, well, of course you're a lawyer, you can afford it, blah, blah, blah. There is so much free crap out there, no excuse. YouTube is the greatest place to learn anything new. So try something new. And then finally, you've probably heard this before, get rid of your repetitive tasks. We live in a DoorDash economy. Anything can be sourced out. I know, she says, whatever. No, don't go get your prescriptions. Walgreens will deliver them for $2. $2. Do you really want to go there? Stand in line. If you've ever been in Walgreens now since Rite Aid closed, it's a disaster. Those poor people at Walgreens. Get it delivered. $2. Get your dry cleaning picked up, delivered. Your laundry, I know, people are like, I don't want someone else folding my underwear, and I want my things done on gentle, and blah, blah, blah. Stop it. There's a service called Poplin. When you walked in today, you all got your Highwire Woman journal passport. In there is a coupon for $20 to Poplin, which is the Uber for laundry. You make your request, person comes and picks it up. You can give them your detergent, specific instructions. They bring it back the next day. It's $1 a pound. Just to give you an idea, if you have like a large, like one of those black garbage bags, it's going to be about $30. It comes back. My lady, Jamie, oh my God, puts them in bags according to who owns the clothing. Here's Jack's bag. Here's Rosanna's bag. Here's Salvatore's bag. Folded beautifully like from a department store. $30, I know it adds up. But my time is valuable. If I got another hour or two back a week, plus some of the time from scrolling, that is moving the needle. We are a DoorDash economy. All those little things, the grocery shopping, the laundry, the dry cleaning, the writing of checks, the picking up your prescriptions, gone. Move them to someone else. You are too important. You need to go next level. Your memo says, stop doing the laundry. And okay, you don't have to be as extreme as I am about outsourcing things. Do one. It will transform your day and your time. So today, we're learning the new rules of life. And when you walked in, everyone got a Highwire Woman passport, which thank you to Mackenzie, my marketing genius who designed them for me. And it's old school. It's analog. By design. It's paper with a pen. Think about the last time you used a pen. It's really weird. But what we're doing today is in advancement of learning and next leveling. What we're going to do, you could stay exactly where you are. There's 5 facilitators that are going to come around and they're going to lead a discussion at your table about really easy peasy things. What's your go-to meal when you're in a hurry? What's the best app that you like? What's your go-to gift? What do you do to save time? It is meant to be a dialogue and you can write it in your book. And keep that book with you, throw it in your purse, and think about what you do. You know, things don't happen overnight. This AI innovation is happening overnight and is really going to wipe out a lot of jobs. You don't want to be one of them. And even if you're high level and you do something that you don't think a computer can do, the way that we live today has changed. You're not your parents. We don't have the luxury to sit in a job for 30 years. But this doesn't happen overnight. It is deliberate, intentional, strategic actions, and we get in this coma of life of routine and comfort and scrolling, and that's normal. But I want you to walk out the door today with 2 things. I want you to think about the next time you pick up your phone, what you're looking at, is it helping you, and how long have you been on the damn phone? And then I want you to walk away with a couple ideas in your notebook that you're like, oh, that girl told me about her 3-ingredient dinner. I'm going to make that next time I'm in a hurry. And that's it. I have nothing to sell. I created Highwire Woman because it has been pure, torturous fucking hell for 20 years, building a business, having employees, raising a kid, trying to have a house, doing parties. It has been hell. I have nothing to sell you at all. I am here to share knowledge. And that's what today is. So what we're going to do now is the facilitators are going to stand up and you're going to sit where you are and they're going to come to you. Okay, so every 5 minutes, we're going to just keep rotating. When we're done, we're going to sit down. I'm going to pull your name out of a box for some of these fantastic prizes. And the vendor market is open and the food is still out there. So thank you, everyone, and enjoy.